All right, YouTube, what's popping? East New York's finest, hosted by Mike. What's going on? It's been a weird, chilly, hot, cold, rainy, wet day. Busy day today. First of all, I'll show you what's going on with this table. I'm down in my basement again. I'm gonna start doing videos back down here again when I get a decent amount of stuff. That way, I don't have to sit there in my office and go through all the stuff that way. So this stuff here, this is basically what I'm gonna do. Like around this time last year, I had all the way from here, all the way here full of shit, even on this side. This time I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just basically just gonna be keeping all the better toys and all the like miscellaneous regular toys I'll take to the markets and sell it and stuff like that. And you know, it's gonna take longer to accumulate the better stuff, obviously. But you know, as you can see, this is basically where I'm at now. You know, like girl stuff's gonna be like sealed Barbie dolls, unless they're Barbies from the 70s or something like that. Then it'll be like LOLs, the nah 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 surprise and all that other stuff. Monster High, Bratz, and then like, you know, vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figs, Mattel, mainly mass majority of Mattel figures, Marvel Legends, DC characters, G.I. Joe, whatever. This is stuff I'm gonna be putting down here. You know what I mean? So right now it doesn't look like much. To some it may look like a lot because a lot of people don't have this, but to a lot it looks like a little bit. But anyway, that's my plan for down here. Now getting back to the stuff I picked up today, we're gonna start off with what I got at the Meadowlands. Now I spent about $475 with John. They call him Loudmouth John, Italian John, what we're gonna call him. That's my boy. Last week he had some starting line. What the hell you call it? Starter. The starter jackets. This week he didn't have much of anything, but I did get some windbreaker type, windbreaker style stuff. Hopefully the stuff will sell tomorrow. Because like a lot of stuff I got, some stuff is winter related, then other stuff is like for spring. So worst case, if it don't sell tomorrow, whatever spring stuff, I'm just gonna hold on until next season. I'll put like some laundry sheets in there and stuff like that, so all the stuff will stay smelling nice throughout the winter. These two boxes in the back are Mythical Legions. I did go and got that today from here. You know, you got toycon, New Jersey. So I can go back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to pick up some more stuff. So before I get into that, this kid named Tony, not the Tony you guys know, not my boy Tony. This guy he's weird. But you know, these guys, he gave them to me for $10 for both, which is not bad. So I was contemplating on holding on to them and or maybe even taking them tomorrow and try to get, you know, try to sell them for $20 a pop. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold on to them because I want to start doing toy shows too. Freddie, he's a Mexican dude that you know, he has some stuff today, but I was running around waiting for John and other stuff. I missed out on a lot of toys today. If I'm pausing, I'm trying to warm myself up, so my apologies for that. I'm drinking some hot chocolate. So here, this stuff here, I paid $2 a pop on them. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got $14 here. $2 for Finn, and $2 a pop on these PS3 games. I grabbed them because I did pick up a PS3 yesterday from Red, White, and Blue, and it does work. So I'm gonna take the games I have and try to bundle it off. I know this little white kid that comes with his mom. So tomorrow my plan is to try to get some money from him for this stuff. So that's my plan. I gotta try to find a cord. HDMI cable should be easy. So I gotta get a cord and stuff like that. Just sell it, you know, sell him that stuff. All right. And then this I got from Henry. Henry's another guy, but Henry's a kind of a wacko. He's a weird dude. Sometimes he's tolerable. Most of the time he's intolerable. But for some reason today he was in a decent unbipolar mood. So I paid him. He wanted 75, but but he actually said, "Mr. T, for you, just give me $40," and that was for this box. Could have seen better days, and this Curious George Barbie, and these 1997 through 1998 Chicago Bulls shorts. For some reason, I thought it said 94 to 95 or something like that. But, either way, they are nice Chicago Bull team shorts. So, whatever. The shorts alone, they probably go for around 40 to 70 bucks because they're not cheap. And, whatever. So, I basically got that stuff from him. So, 10 bucks here. $40 for these two items from Henry, along with the shorts being 40 bucks. So 40 and 10 is 50. 50 and 14 is, oh my God, I can't count now. 64. And then this stuff I got from Rakesh. He said he paid. Well, I'm not gonna say what he said he paid for the unit, but it must have been real cheap because he was selling everything ridiculously cheap. Like, it was so surprising that everybody was surprised cheap. And his brother Mark also, so I'm guessing they both went half on a room or whatever. This is brand new, but some people, these Barbie boxes do be doing this. So I paid 10 for this Star Trek Barbie, which is supposed to be like Barbie and Ken being, I don't know who she's supposed to be, but that's definitely supposed to be Captain T. Kirk. And these items here, I got cheap. You got Brett Favre, Joe Montana, kind of beat up, Nolan Ryan, and this dude here. I think this is Kevin Garnett. This is kind of cool looking. And now fucking Dave called me. I'll call him back. He fucking clown. It's like you can't count on people, man. It kind of, I call, you call somebody 3 or 4 fucking times, and they don't pick up. Now he wants to call me. I don't need to talk to him now. So I'll call him back because I'm a little pissed the fuck off. So I am kind of mad. This actually has a signature on it. It says, that's definitely Doc Gooden's signature. That's definitely Doc Gooden's signature. So I forgot what I paid for this stuff. I know I paid 10 for this. And if I'm not mistaken, I probably paid 30 for the rest of the stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say 40 bucks is what I got into this stuff from Raj. All right. So you figure, actually no, 100 and 100, 250, 275. So I got 275 with John, not 475. 275 with John. So 275 with John and 40 here, 40 there, 80, 80 and 14, 94, 94 and 10 is 104, 104 and 275 is 390, like 390 or something like that is what I got. Yeah, so I got about 400 into what I spent at the Meadowlands. Basically 400 bucks. Let's say 400 just to round it off. So, like, again, just to give a recap, got this crap, and then the stuff I got from John. It was all brand new stuff. Some Rangers, and I think 1 or 2 Met starter starter jackets. Some brand new Nike like windbreaker type pants. A couple of windbreaker pullover type of Columbia stuff. Some JanSport book bags or duffel bags. Brand new. So hopefully that Asian kid come tomorrow and pick up that stuff. I got some white kid came through like in a late morning, and he was just huffing and puffing. And I didn't take him serious because some of the stuff I had, he kept asking me prices on it, and he didn't take none of that shit. So I didn't want to take his number, and I was trying to be nice to him about it. Like, then I said, dude, like, what's the point of me taking your number and you making me offers on this stuff and you're not buying none of this stuff, but you want me to give you I'm like, nah, I don't do business like that, bro. And I left it like that. That's the problem. A lot of these people, man, well, whatever. So, anyway, that's that stuff. I should have showed you guys the clothes, but I ain't gonna go through all that. Why? Nobody really watches my videos anyway. So anyway, moving on. This other dude I know, he actually had this, and I've been wanting this for a long time. Hopefully, I don't have it, because I probably picked it up and don't even realize it. But this is this dude and Roadkill Rodney, which I hope I needed this, because I've been waiting. I've been wanting it for so long. I probably got it and don't even remember I got it. But he gave it to me for 40, which is probably under cost or cost. I don't even remember what they cost. I can't keep up with NECA. All right, now this bag here, a gentleman gave me everything in here for 20 bucks. Like, he was doing like $5 a pop and 5 for 20, and he just really looked out for me. So I am going to show you guys this stuff. So, and I gotta take these upstairs, bag them and tag them. This is definitely Batista, Marvel Legend guy. Some more wrestlers. So there's definitely a lot of wrestlers here. Really good condition. I took all the Mattel stuff that was in really good condition. And you know, like, a lot of people sell these things cheap. I don't. You know, most of my figures are always gonna be like 10 bucks. I don't know who this guy is, but he looked like more like a UFC guy with his feet like that. But you know, then I picked up this because I actually had the Lex Luthor one. So that's the only reason why I got him. We got this old Michelangelo. This guy here. Boom. 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 So we got the Miz. I think there's 2 versions of the Miz here. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that basically been 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this right here would have been 60 bucks, and then he said $5 each. So 60 and 10 is 70. So he actually wound up, you know, I had on my military decor stuff, and you know, you get discounts when you show like when you show a military ID or law enforcement type ID, which I basically did both. Surprise. And he was at the door when I was talking to the lady. That's how I got this, and I got it for free. Because I just, you know, they normally give discounts at the Wayne PAL, PAL in Wayne, New Jersey. And I also had this on, you know, obviously this in my hat and stuff. I'm always repping the core. So, you know, he looked out and he was like, yo, he wouldn't take more money from me. He was like, you know what, dude, only more. Older white guy, very nice guy. Short, you know, chubby dude. Really polite, very nice. And he's like, you know, everything 20 bucks. I said, are you serious? He said, yes. I was like, no, I can't do it. And we were arguing for like 10 minutes. And he's like, you know what? I'm not selling you nothing then. You know, just give me 20 bucks. You know, thank you for the service. All types of nonsense. And I felt bad. But he really wasn't trying to budge. And he was like, nope, just give me $20. That's it. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, hey, I got all this stuff for 20 bucks. Like I said before, I don't really like people really thanking me and stuff, because it's like, I do it for me. I didn't do it for nobody else. It was either that or go to prison or some crazy shit. So, you know, we all do what we got to do, right? It's funny though, because back in the day, that was how people stay out of jail. Like, it was funny because, the hell was that? That was the ultimatum for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people, that was their ultimatum, was military or jail. Like, when you got in trouble, a lot of states used to do that, where, you know, you either had to sign up for the service, or you in some places, if you were or charged with a felony or higher misdemeanor, they would automatically, the judge would automatically say the alternative is prison or the military. So that's how they got a lot of people. I'm not saying that was it. That was how it was for me. I just chose that because where the streets I come from. Now this guy was phenomenal. Like, he hooked me up with all this stuff here. This will keeps coming out though, but he did tell me that. I didn't have this, and the figure is there. This, unfortunately, it's still missing this piece here, but this one is in better condition. Like mine down here in the rod is rusted, and this actually has the actual chain and hook inside, which mine's didn't. So this is more like an upgrade, even though it's just missing that piece, which would have been great if it had. So let me put the phone down real quick and show you guys everything I got from this dude and what I paid for all this. You know, a lot of these shows, man, you know, one thing, you know, like a lot of these shows, bro, people are just really, really trying to get rid of stuff. See, me, I know how to sell. And even if I do go to toy shows, I don't plan on underselling my stuff. Like, you know, one guy did say, well, if that's your plan, that is kind of scary. And I was like, no, because I'm going to be doing more shows somewhere else. And I do know that, you know, Jersey and stuff, people are cheap. They're a lot more cheaper and stuff like that. I do understand that, but you know, it's all about knowing where and how to sell. You know, that's just the way I look at things. Just bear with me a second here, because I got a lot of stuff from this dude. A lot of stuff. I mean, everything he priced up was pricey, and he gave me a deal on it. And I want to show you guys. So bear with me for another minute. I'm doing all this, you know, sometimes people have this stuff, they get it cheap, and, you know, sometimes they say, you know, some people just want to get rid of stuff. Sometimes, you know, when you bring stuff out a lot of time, you just want to get rid of it, man, you know. And this guy here I did need, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to show you guys all this stuff in a sec. Just bear with me. I just took everything he had here that I know I wanted, just because, you know, I thought it was cool. So just bear with me here. So depending on what I make, because I owe some money out. So depending on what I make tomorrow at Columbus, which ain't guaranteed, I'm gonna go back, because the people from the legions of mystical legions, they actually got some builder figures that they charge $25 for, that they're holding 6 of them for me. So, you know, anyway, this stuff here, I paid $225 for this stuff here. He wanted 45 for this. He wanted 20 for this. He wanted 10 for him, 15 for him, 60 for him, 15 each on these, 20, but he did 15 each on them. The Thundercats, he wanted all of them. He wanted $80 for all 4 of them. So it was like $20 a pop. This dude here, he wanted 20. No, I'm sorry. He said 10 on that because he didn't know who it was. He wanted 20 on Superman. Kickback. This is Kickback, right? Yeah, the Insecticon Kickback in great condition with his gun. He wanted $40 for him. Globalus was 30. These mask guys, $10 each. That was the going rate for everybody at the show. Everybody wanted 10 or more for mask figures. The Road Beast from the Panache Voltron line, he wanted 20 for him with the thing. The Dungeons and Dragons, he wanted 65 for all 3 of them. And these guys here, he wanted $10 a piece. It didn't matter if they had weapons or not. He wanted $10 a piece on them. So, obviously, that's a lot of money. So, he said if you take a lot of stuff, I got a lot more stuff I got to bring back tomorrow. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my older stock because I have so much stuff. He even had a snake oil, but the snake oil he had, he wouldn't go no lower than 90 on it. And I'm like, well, all I need is, I think, 1 of the 2 figures, and he would not budge with it. He said he know he got them, but he don't remember if he brought them with him. He's staying in the hotel, and he's got more stuff there. So he wasn't trying to will and do that, and I really didn't want to pay $90, not even $60 for another snake oil just for 1 figure. Even if I needed both figures, it just didn't make sense. So I paid $224 for all this. No, I'm sorry, $250. Being that, you know, we added this late, we added him late, and we added Kickback late. So everything came up to a lot. Again, 30, 60, that's already 90. 20, that's 110. 15 is 125. 145. And that would be this would made it 205 alone. Then these guys at $80 for all of them, that would have been like 285. 285. This would have been 310. 310. 350. 50 and 60 is 410. 20, that's 430. And each that have been 475, 40 on him. 475 and 40, like either way you look at it, it's like over $400 worth of stuff. And I took his better stuff. He said he had a lot of stuff this morning. He did a lot of great stuff, and I said I bet you did, because your prices are very fair. I did tell him that. I mean, it is what it is. I couldn't argue that. So, you know, anyway, this is where we are. So yeah, buddies. So I paid $250 for this stuff, is where we're at. Now, all these are going upstairs to be bagged and tagged. I know I need one of two of these. I might just keep both. I think I may need one or two of these. This is a keeper. I'm going to take these Dungeons and Dragons upstairs. These guys are keepers. Basically, I'm just going to take everything upstairs here, and then I'll know what I'm keeping or not. So I am going to put a separate bag. The gray bag is going to go for stuff that I'm going to bag and tag, and the white bag is going to be for stuff that I'm actually taking upstairs that are keepers for me, because all this stuff's got to be wiped down. The Dungeons and Dragons, not really my cup of tea, but I'm going to look them up. And I'm going to put another white bag, so that way I know what's what, and then I'll just recycle the bags and not come back down, because my family used the bags when they walk the dog, and that's all I need to say about that. So just bear with me a little while. I'm sorry. This is actually a lot quicker. This is a quicker way for me to do this than for me to individually show you pieces while I'm sitting in my chair. All right, so this stuff's got to go upstairs too. This got to be bagged and tagged as well. So I'll leave that here. And now I'm going to put down the other bag. And this guy also was selling stuff five for $1, no exceptions at all. And I said, well, what's the best you can do if I take a nice amount? He said, well, if you take more than 10, I'll do $4 a piece. But he was definitely not playing around, this guy. Like, they were kind of, serious. They were definitely like serious dudes. Like, they weren't joking. I was trying to make jokes, and they look at me like, okay, like, I mean, it is what it is. Some people, they just having, a bad day, or they just don't want to joke. I'm like that a lot too. I'm not really the kind of person that, shoot the shit, so to speak. And, it takes a while for me to warm up to people. And most of the time when people joke, I'm like, okay. And, it is what it is. So, and they were kind of like that. So I wasn't like upset about it, or like, oh, these guys are being dicks. You get a lot of people that, they walk around, they pay $5 to get in, and they want to play they want to play how much is this game. So I think there's 20 pieces I picked up. And I'm going to show you guys what I paid for everything. The other dude, like I said, they were $5 each on these. And just bear with me a second. I'm almost finished putting them together. I think some other stuff they had was nice, but the guy said that he customized some stuff. Because they also do displays, and they had displays of stuff too. So they do customize, and it wasn't my cup of tea. So it's funny because they had 2 solid snakes, and I swore I grabbed one, and I didn't, because there was 2 of them, and I kind of feel stupid that I didn't do that. So sorry for all these pauses. So this stuff here, $4 a pop on it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 21. So that's $5 each on that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105 bucks. He gave me all this stuff for $70. $70 I paid for all this. Again, it was $4 each, which still came. That was like what, $92, $91 or $92 for all these. So he actually said, you know what, dude, just give me $70. You know, you're not haggling and being like everybody else. Yada yada yada. And I said, I appreciate that. Back. So that's what we worked on. So I paid $70 for all these. Everything here I'm gonna price at around $10, $15. These two I'm gonna bulk them together and probably do $25 for the set. Because you know, you go to other shows and you put a price on it, people look at it, they say how much, and I could put $10, $15 on them, and I might knock $10 off, or I can always go out to the Meadowlands and sell off all this, or I could sell everything in bulk later on once all this stuff is built up. You know, I could just individually price them. By then, stuff may go up. So this is another thing down. I did lose track of price, but I am gonna put all this stuff in the bag that I'm bagging and tagging, because none of these here are keepers for me. All this stuff is just basically going upstairs to be bagged and tagged. I was thinking about going out and going to the Dollar Tree and grab some more Ziploc bags, because I know I'm gonna need some. I know I don't have enough upstairs, so I was thinking about doing that, or I might just wait till tomorrow. I already spent more money than I should have, but you know, like they say, scared money don't make no money, right? All right, now, moving on. This stuff here was from a dude. He actually threw the volcano in here. When he told me that this was busted, it didn't matter to me because I needed a rhino anyway. And even though his rhino's not in the best condition, sometimes you don't want to tell people, things because, so I think we worked on 40 for this. I was trying to do 30 because he said, if I paid him if I paid him 30 for this, he would throw this in. Unfortunately, this is messed up. I don't know why I agreed to that, but this is kind of like he threw it in for free. This is from Mask, but it's kind of melted here in the front. It's missing the cover on the roof, or the sunroof, what we want to call it. And the pipes are messed up on it. They're melted. And you see on the side here, this is like somebody burnt it. I don't know what kid did this. Well, maybe I'll come across another one that has a better top and a worse bottom. Whatever. I'll just hold on to it until I get another one. It is what it is. Wait a minute. I'm about to say, I know this wasn't missing the top. This is missing some stuff, but I basically paid. I think we worked out. Did we do 40 or 30? I think we did do 40. Because I kept talking to him. I'm like, dude, this is missing. This has the side, which mine doesn't, and this has this back part. When this thing alone is like $45 on eBay. Just this back part. It comes with the 4 wheels in the back and this front wheel. Because this truck comes with 2 wheels. It comes with one that's busted here, and then this one, because this slides right into it. And I do have the cover. I have this cover piece. I think the only thing this is missing now is like the little satellite, and it's missing the missile. And it's ironic because mine is missing this door. So I'm missing this door, I'm missing this top piece, I'm missing this thing right here and the back to complete my rhino. So easily, hey, just in parts is worth the $40. And then Boodle was $14. I only need him for the Psy. This Psy alone is like $8 to $15 depending on who's selling it. I know because I was looking for one. So now I got that piece to help complete him. Now I think I'm just missing this red sword. And now I got an extra Boodle. I can always turn around and put 10 out, bag them and put them for $10. And I need him, which is Law's. This is actually order. You got Law on order. So now, and he was only $5. These actually go for around $15 to $20 for the animals. So he had 2 of them, and I should have got both. I don't know why I didn't. So, and again, he threw this in. So I basically paid, was it 30 or 40? Well, he said 30 on this. Even though with that, he said I can sell. He said, "Sir, I can always sell these for parts for 40," and he's right. You know what I mean? I need this door, I need that piece, and I need that back piece. So I paid him $40, and he still threw this in. So that was 40. I had no problem with that. Whatever. Then this guy, I told him I was going to get mythical legions, whatever you call it. So I said, well, I got to get that stuff first. Though that's priority to me right now. He understood. Even if he didn't, I didn't give a shit. But he did. And he worked a deal out with me. He wanted a 30 for rock and roll. This is the straight on rock and roll, which I do need. And this is the Iguana. And the Iguana is complete. He doesn't have the figure for it. Hopefully I do. But either way you look at it, he only wanted $30 for this. Some of y'all might say, Dan, that's a lot. Well, it's hard to find this stuff. So he just wound up saying, you know what, I'll take $10 off each. I'll do 40 for both. And I was fine with that because when I went to the Woodbridge, what hotel was that again? The Hilton or something like that? The guy had this and he wanted $50 for Roadblock. He wanted $50 for Roadblock. And I do need this version and the other one. Now, this is my first single G.I. Joe my mom got me. I was already a grown man when G.I. Joe came out in '82. But the first vehicle she brought me, and this guy came on a card by himself. It was Rock and Roll, which is him, and the Vamp. So those are the first thing. That's what got me into G.I. Joe, was the articulation and shit. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was the straight arm rock and roll because I remember his arm swiveling. So I think it was. It was the '83 version. But still in all, this is what started it for me. This and the Vamp is why I fell in love with articulated figures and figures period. Then this dude here, they only had this marked at $12. This is 1993 Kill Hall. And I don't know if he's complete or not, but the guy gave it to me for $10. It was my last $10 in cash on me. I have money here in the house, but I went out the house with a certain amount of money, and already, like I said, I spent over $400 at the Meadowlands on this stuff earlier, and I had another $1,400 on me. So I basically came out with like just around $1,800 in cash. And most of that cash was going. It was supposed to go to the deal I'm supposed to be making tomorrow. So I don't even know how that's gonna work. So we got this stuff here. So right now, just on this stuff here, we got 70 and 20 is 90. 90 and 40 is 130. 130 and... Wait. Okay, let me do this over. All right, so here, I don't want to get confused. This is 40. 40 and 40 is 80. 80 and 70 is... I can't count, y'all. 150. 150 and 20 is 170. 170 and 10 is 180. So we got 180 right here. Then with Mike, I got here. So we got 180 and 180 is... Wait, 180 and this stuff was 65. So 65 and 180 is 245. 245 and this is what fell. And this guy was 40. So basically 300 here and close to a G here. So let me show you guys this stuff because this is probably what you guys want to see and will probably excite y'all. And this stuff was selling like there was like $10, man. This Mythical Legion stuff. Now, luckily for us, being that, you know, saying that we are in the tri-state area, you know, and they're based in Jersey and stuff, it's easier to get this stuff. So I got this guy. And I got the troll. And I got it in the original box. The box the troll comes in. So let me put this to the side. I'm gonna keep these boxed. I don't need to put them in bins because it's protected. All right. So let me open up the bottom box. And look at all these goodies. Let me turn it around. I would have brought 2 of everything if I wasn't making that deal tomorrow. So I got to call the guy and see what's going on with that deal. So we got this. And these things are heavy and nice. They are nice. Then this is the one this is the last one they came out with. And they got a new wave coming out too. And then I got both horses. And these things are very heavy, very nicely articulated, beautiful. Look at that. And we got this one too. So this stuff costs money. So we're already at around what? Maybe about $790 for all this. Just about $800 is what I paid for this stuff. So actually, you know what? Let me count. I'm sorry. Let me count real quick the figures, right? So let's see where we at. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures here, 2 horses. So 9 figures, and then the other figure and the other one would be 10. So 10 figures, 1 troll, and 2 horses. So you got 13 pieces. So 13 pieces was just about $800. Good thing is no tax, no shipping. You know what I mean? So that was good. So there you go with this stuff. As you see, Storm Troll 2.0, All-Star Taurion. I mean, obviously, they just put this stuff in a box for me. Then I have another box here, but this box is just a box they gave me to put all this stuff in because I needed to protect it from the rain. This stuff I already made my first trip to the car, which is like virtually 2 blocks parked down. All right, now this stuff I got from Star Wars Mike from Columbus. He only wanted $50 for everything. I thought he was joking because now I looked at this because I had to borrow $40 in cash from him just to pick up these 2 pieces from the guy. Because when I was leaving out, I had this box full of these figures here, and he was like, "Oh, you ain't forget me, right?" And I was like, "Oh snap!" And I was like, "All right, hold on. I didn't have any more cash. I didn't want to go and use the ATM and get charged the fee and all that. So I asked Mike to do me a favor, and he did. So not only do I owe him on this, but he gave me the $40 in cash to pay the guy for this stuff. So I owe him like $105 now. So he basically did all this for $50. This was initially $15. So 50 and 15 is 65. 65 and 40 is 105. So when I was looking at his bag, I was like, "Oh man, look at this." And he said, "Oh yeah." And I was like, damn. I kept saying damn like that. And he was looking at me. He said, "Oh, okay, well, Mike, I only want $50 for everything." I said, "What, $50 for this bag?" He said, "No, for the whole bin." I was like, "What? The whole bin?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "I'll take it." So it was all this stuff here and these figures here. These figures, this bag. That's the one thing about, dealing with guys down, like the more south you go, people are not, that's why, it's a good and bad thing with Columbus. The good thing with Columbus is you get great deals. The bad thing is when you sell down there, you got to sell cheaper because people are thriftier down there. So you got this vamp. Speaking of a vamp, right? Then you have some of these missiles. I think these go to the Rolling Thunder. Then you have here another vamp with the steering wheel, which I know I need that steering wheel. That steering wheel is like $20 to $30. Then we have here a vamp 2. Missing the steering wheel, but I may just keep this vamp 2. And we have some Rolling Thunder wheels here. We have some Mauler skirts. We have this piece for the the Cobra Bug, which is ironic because this is probably the piece that I need for the one if I make that G.I. Joe deal tomorrow. So here we have the Havoc. So we have the Havoc here. We also have a Mobat. It is missing that piece there, but I'll just keep these as parts and I'll put figures in here and sell it later. We have a Wolverine. I forgot what this is for. We have a Warthog here. And I forgot what this goes to. I think this also goes to the Rolling Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. So there are some parts here. This is to the Night Raven. This is like a remake. Like a newer G.I. Joe remake. And again, this is the Warthog. In pretty good condition. It's missing the cannon on the top. So you got some Rolling Thunder wheels here. You got the Havoc wheel covers. You have the gas tanks for the vamp. At least one of the two of them. Some other miscellaneous missiles. I forgot what this goes to. And we actually have. This goes to, I already forgot. I don't even want to sound like I remember because I don't. So, you got some missiles here. So, $50 for all this, including the, $50 for all this, including the figure stuff. So, I'm going to show you guys that. Woo, excuse me. Stuff is dusty. So yeah, that's cool. So these two are going to go upstairs with me. Well, this one, I think I have two vamps. Worst case scenario, I'll just come back downstairs. Let me just take off the steering wheel, because I definitely need that steering wheel. But I think I have two of them already. If this steering wheel don't come out, oh, there it is. I was about to say if it don't come out, then I'll just take it upstairs and replace it. I might just take it upstairs and see if these got stickers. I'm actually gonna take both of them upstairs and see which ones have better stickers than mine, and I'll just replace them. So this going back in there. This is going back in there. So these going upstairs with the vamp too, and let's look in here and see what we got in here. So bear with me 1 second while I open this bag up. They had a lot of chapters that they probably got over time. Him and Dan. There's a lot of Dans at that market. So we got some Sky Striker parts. Too bad it's not for the Tiger Force one, because I could have used this for the one I got from my boy Dave. These are to the Snowcat. These are Snowcat windshields. This is to the Warthog, right? We have engine covers for the Snowcat. Unfortunately, none of them are yellow, which I could have used. And we got some Snowcat wheels. We got a Tomahawk gauntlet that goes on the bottom. Some Snowcat parts. This seat is to the Sky Striker, along with these guys here. Man, I forgot what this goes to. Sheesh, I forgot. And I forgot what this goes to. Obviously, I just said that goes to the Warthog. We have a hook for somebody missing a piece of the threading. This is to the Mauler. This is also to the Snowcat. And these guys, I'm going to go upstairs and look them up. I think these are Brazilian, The Brazilian gung ho, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look them up. So we got here Blizzard, Snow Job. Then we got here, oh man, what's this guy's name again? The guy that goes to the, whatever the hell you call that. We got a sci-fi with, I was gonna say something, but they're gonna cancel me. We got a Airborne. We got a Footloose. Some of these guys don't have crotches. We got a Bullhorn. This guy does look vaguely familiar, but I know I don't have him. He's all busted up. So some of these are just going to be like parts. We got a Televiper upper part with his crotch, but no legs. We got a Shipwreck with a busted crotch. No, that's not his crotch. But we got a Shipwreck here with legs. So all these are just parts. These are just gonna go right into the parts line. Even sci-fi stuff like this is considered parts to me. Even this Blizzard, because of his hair. Actually, I'll probably just individually price him. The weapons, then we got some more crotches here. None of these crotches I need to repeat other guys. We have here a Cobra backpack. This is like 10 bucks alone. And we have, so we got Footloose here, but he's got a busted thumb. So we do have a full Footloose, but I'm gonna use them as parts. And then we got some other parts here. We got some more backpacks. We got somebody else's crotch, but this doesn't go to nobody else here. So these are G.I. Joe helmet, somebody's arm. Then we got some weapons. I don't think these are G.I. Joe. I think these are A-Team, if I'm not mistaken. We got Spearhead's helmet, Voltor's backpack. I think this goes to Shockwave. I think this is Shockwave's backpack. I forgot whose backpack this is. I forgot whose backpack that is. And this backpack does look familiar too. So these are all parts, and the rest of this stuff is coming upstairs. So this stuff's coming upstairs. This stuff is staying down here. Maybe these will go up with me, so I can figure out what these go to. So this stuff is just parts. And I want to put stuff like this in a bag, and I'll put it in here because I do have other parts upstairs. And I'll just put them all in the bag and just sell it as parts. You know, somebody who wants to, you know, whatever. It'll just be like a parts bin, including figure parts. Because figure parts do go for money. So I'll just put that in here. So again, that was $50 for this stuff, these three, and this stuff. And then this was initially $15 for the belt buckle and these guys. This, I don't know what's wrong with this Duke. He said he thinks it's faded. That might make sense. Unfortunately, these Marauders they both have busted thumbs. But you know, whatever. So he charged me $15 for this. So, you know, 15 and 50. 15 and 50. So this stuff's going upstairs, and that's it, y'all. That's it. That's everything. So anyway, that's everything here. I'll give you guys a quick recap. Like I said, I spent close to $300 in clothes, and that stuff is already in my truck, ready for tomorrow. All this stuff is going upstairs to be processed. This I'm actually going to keep down here because I don't need it, because it is not in the best condition, and I don't need it. I'll just leave it down here as a weapon, you know, and I'll forget about it. And this is going to come upstairs to be Frankenstein, and then this will come back downstairs as parts. So yeah. So that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.